since marrying into a rich family and getting pregnant. Women go to the toilet every day to find food. The first time she put a yo-yo into the water, she swallowed it hard. The next day she went to the toilet and pulled out the yo-yo. Then she washed it with water, carefully took it out of the bathroom, like a trophy on the dressing table. This achievement made her happy for a whole day. Her husband asked curiously what she was so happy about, but she didn't tell the truth. She didn't want her husband to dislike her because of her eccentricities. It turns out that since her marriage, as a saleswoman, Hunter, she was gradually accepted by the wealthy family, but she always seemed out of place until Hunter became pregnant. David was the first to inform his parents of the news. The atmosphere was harmonious at first. David even offered to let Hunter share her own story. But he was interrupted in the middle of the conversation by his father-in-law. No one cared what Hunter had to say. This kind of high-class indifference, Hunter felt very depressed. She took the ice cubes from her glass of water and put them in her mouth. She started to chew it. The click-click-click noise successfully focused the attention back on her. The next day, her mother-in-law came into their home uninvited, gave Hunter a book on childbirth depression, and reminded Hunter that she should grow her hair back, because her son likes long hair. The woman's commanding tone made Hunter realize instantly that she didn't even have the right to decide on her hairstyle. After her mother-in-law left, Hunter went on an almost frenzied rampage to vent her frustration and discontent, until the vacuum cleaner got stuck on a foreign object. She took it out and saw. It turned out to be a 3 centimeters long nail. Hunter looked at the nail in her hand. Strange desires reappear. This pregnant woman had a strange disease. She always wanted to put something strange in her mouth. One day she picked up a peg and put it in her mouth. But the sharp nail was hard to swallow. But looking at the cut tongue, Hunter felt an inexplicable sense of pleasure. She picked up the peg again and put it directly into her mouth. With a stinging pain, Hunter still swallowed it hard. She had a satisfied look on her face. By the end of the night, Hunter began to have a reaction, but the peg was not as smooth as the flow. She stayed in the bathroom for 3 hours before she pulled the peg out. From then on, she couldn't stop. She also became extraordinarily good mood. Take a battery every day to recharge the fetus in the middle. She ate 300 Tang poems to teach her baby. She ate more and more things. The spoils of war also filled the table, until a maternity checkup doctor found the problem. The doctor saw something through the ultrasound that should not appear. Soon on the operating table, the doctors took something out of Hunter's stomach, removed something from Hunter's stomach that she couldn't get out. A gyroscope with pins. There was even a rock. The husband was uncomfortable with this behavior. He even suspected that Hunter had such a fetish before marriage. Hunter struggled to explain. The emotions she had been suppressing exploded, but her husband just dismissed her as a psychopath. Soon her father-in-law sent her to a psychiatrist, and her mother-in-law made Hunter's own recipes. But all this care brought out Hunter's eccentricities. Hunter felt a great deal of shame. What's even more depressing is that they found a 24-hour male caregiver for Hunter. Roy, from Shulia. He also has his own opinion about Hunter's illness.
If you were in war, you would not have this problem of the mind.
In other words, you just have enough to eat to get sick. 24-hour nurses have become indiscriminate surveillance. Even she had to be searched when she went to the bathroom. Luckily, Hunter had a snack stashed in the bathroom. Since marrying into a rich family, since she got married, women have been eating in the bathroom. This time she found the snack she had hidden. It was a pack of small parts. She carefully took out a screw and put it in her mouth. She swallowed it hard, very satisfied. It turned out that she had a momentary illness after pregnancy, except for food. She wanted to put everything in her mouth when she saw something strange. With the intervention of the doctor, it has improved. Hunter also talked to the psychiatrist. About her hidden origins and doubts about her self-worth. But when pressed by her husband, the doctor revealed all his secrets. Hunter, who overheard the conversation, had a complete breakdown. The omnivorousness got worse and worse. She tried to control herself, so she hid under the bed. Only Lloyd, who was also at the bottom, came to comfort her. She fell asleep under the bed with her. Hunter woke up, surreptitiously fished out a screwdriver and swallowed it. The screwdriver punctured her windpipe, just as she was dying. Roy woke up in time to save her. The operation was a success. But David's family decided to send Hunter to a mental institution. Her husband would divorce her if she didn't sign. Hunter gave in. On her way out, her mother-in-law got her wedding ring and watch back. This meant that after the baby was born, she would be locked up in a mental institution forever. Hunter excuses himself to get the charger, only to be let out the back door by the kind-hearted Roy. Hungry. So she grabbed the dirt from the side of the road and went back to the hotel to eat. She dialed her husband's phone number. David started to coax her home. But soon he ran out of patience and started cursing. Desperate, she dialed her mother's number, but was refused on various excuses. Finally desperate, Hunter came to the home of her biological father. And this man is the one who, decades ago, the man who violated her mother decades ago. The man thought that Hunter's presence was going to ruin his life now. But Hunter just asked him one question. Are you ashamed? By the end of the film, Hunter starts a new life in a different way, away from the people who never really cared about her. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.